Hello. Well, today I'm going painting with a friend in an area of the New Forest called Ditch End Brook. It's a lovely spot. I mean, we're here because there's some streams and the gorse is in full flower, which we'll show you later. Now, I haven't been here for about a year, but it is one of my favourite spots actually. But anyway, I'm looking for a spot to paint. There's lots of subjects here, especially with these little streams. There's a couple of streams that are sort of converging, and at this time of the year there's plenty of water in them. In the midsummer they almost dry up. Now I quite like this scene here, slightly looking into the light. Well, I shall set up quickly. Yes, I think that is quite a nice little scene with the little stream winding towards me and the gorse bushes. Now I start by just a terpsy sort of wash of blue and Brazilian, and it's just really a bit of an outline. I've got a board about 8 by 10. I start with the sky. It's not a terribly interesting sky at the moment, but it's not too bad. And let's go and have a look at how Barry's getting on. We've been painting for half an hour or so. Now he hasn't got Wellington boots on, so he can't cross this little stream, whereas I do have Wellington boots on. I always have them on in the New Forest. Streams run with this it's the iron oxide in the water that makes the stream so red. Now Barry's made a good start. He's got a similar scene looking up one of the other streams. Now I want to say something about this gorse because this is the time of year when it's at its very best, but there is always gorse flower every month of the year. Maybe not so much, but you'll always find a bush somewhere with a little bit of flower on. Now these gorse breaks are very important. They act as food for the ponies, as nectar source for the flowers, and it's a safe place for animals to get in and out of the wind. And I must say, at this time of year, the smell is absolutely lovely. Most people say it's a sort of a coconut smell, but I always think it smells like crushed almonds, but it really is quite powerful smell. You can see the flowers are so luxuriant at this time of the year. It's a very common plant in Britain. It's managed by fire. I mean, this break was burnt probably about 15 years ago, and it needs to be burnt occasionally, otherwise it gets leggy and it sort of dies out. It's something that's been managed for thousands of years. Oh, Barry's doing quite well now. He's got on quite well. He usually does a good painting in the open. Well, here's my effort. I've got a little bit more colour on it. It's certainly not finished, but I can see a few problems with it. I think those two bushes are a bit too equal in size either side. Anyway, I think it would benefit from a pony, so I've come over here to look at some ponies. Now this grey is a lovely one. They're hardy animals, these New Forest ponies. They're out all year round, and they can feed in wet conditions and cold conditions, and they really do well. Well, we're off home now for lunch, and I will leave you with another look at the gorse along this lovely little stream. It does really look lovely, and the contrast of the rusty red pebbles with the yellow of the gorse and the green of the weed in the in the bottom of the stream. There's so much here to paint. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, please click a like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you another time. Goodbye.